and the 6th and 7th and 8th 4.0. Made it to Atlanta. First sight of GSP pulling over someone in the middle of the city. Took a Royce GT4 to PEC Atlanta, the head office at 1 Porsche Drive. Oh, GTS, the new GTS Hybrid. Nice. And then there's a Panamera here. The Monterey Racing Ferraris. The side curtain has been deleted, and then with these little dive planes added, a tow hook, and these carbon fiber fender louvers. I think mine are plastic. Interesting. Everything remains the same with the exception of the wing, a little bit bigger, and there's more angle in this section. And that little ducktail, a little bit smaller than what I have from Silver Rocket, but pretty cool. This one also got the carbon fiber aero disc as well, secured onto the wheel. Pretty cool. No cage though. American spec. 964 Turbo S, slant nose. It's kind of cool. I wonder if these lights pop up actually. Not sure of the production number, but really cool. Chrome wheels, comfort seats, interior sick though. Horn buttons are on the steering wheel. What's the mileage? 28,000. Nice. 991.2 RSR. Pretty cool. This is the Gretzky livery. We saw the 992 version at the Airwater. I think that's a 962 and a Flying Racing GT3R as well. A nice lineup of Porsches here from the 356. This one has a 1.1 liter flat 4, very small. And this one is a, what is this? 1985 Ronda 911 with studs and BBSs. Look at the Recaro seats. Interesting 997. It's got these retro style Fuke wheels, bike rack on top, and the Pasha seats. Hello, Club Blau. Didn't know this car was here. Really cool. Painted in club blue. License plate is PCA. Super cool. These custom finished wheels on the gyro discs. And over there we got a Monterey Racing GT2 RS. We're gonna go check that out. 991.2 GT3 Turbo Cup. Look at the size of that wing. Wow. And the diffuser too. Holy crap. That's a turbo right there. Absolutely ginormous. Quad exhaust pipes. It's pretty crazy. Pretty sure this is a Pikes Peak special with all the aero and stuff. It's so cool. 1985 962 with headlight delete. It's cool BBS wheels though. The Monterey Racing Kit GT2 RS. Super cool. I don't know if there are any in North America yet. Might be this one. Or this one might be Euro. I'm not too sure. But it's got the aero disc and stuff, and it was the fastest car around the Nürburgring for the longest time actually. This is an American car with the American bumpers. Wow, I think the first one that I know that's here in the US. CGT, baby blue 997, and a 963. Mac and cheese and mac and cheese and mac and cheese in a full service Chick-fil-A. The Dorf House. Apparently it's the first one. We're on the highway in Georgia and we spotted a unmarked F-150 police van. Look at that, the antenna, the lights in there. GSP does it differently. Check out this warehouse, or a dealership rather. Got the white 4.0, you got a black 4.0, we got a gray black 3.8, Pininfarina Battista, Challenge Stradale, Corolla GT, 458 Spider, F12 TDF, and a black Scuderia next to it. White on white Type R spec is pretty cool. TDF is pretty cool, full red interior, full Alcantara with the MagSafe charger in the back. Black 430 Scud. These louvers are really cool. Full carbon option too. Very, very good spec. It's got the historical racing stripe across the front. Probably the nicest looking Ferrari out there so far in modern day, even with the carbon casing headlights. Black 430 Scuderia. Not many of these around. I think people are starting to collect them and stuff. A GT2 Tribute based on a 993 Turbo. Very well done though. You get all the driving fun, but you're not scared of like crashing the car and stuff because it's not $2 million. Silver 911R with I think a Gulf Orange GT4 RS with the regular headlights. I believe this might be an early production where the chip isn't there because of the Ukraine war. Next to it, a GT4 first gen Club Sport with the Club Sport wing. Very well used 911R in black on black with the, looks like HRE wheels. Super cool. This is Larry's Brewster Green GT4 with the plate number 4. Silver 2RS with the base headlights. Pretty cool. Magnesium wheels. Not many cars has that. 765 LT in this really nice greenish silver. And I think this might be like a dark purple. I can't say that. You know what I mean, but PTS color car. A third 4.0 and a fourth 4.0. The fifth 4.0 and the 6th and 7th and 8th 4.0. 4.0 heaven here. Oh, and a gray black 918 bisect pack 2. The Halo car, the 997.2 GT2 RS, one of 600, super rare and super deadly. That's what I've been told. I've driven the .1 version. It's quite alright actually, but this is really cool. Even has the magnesium BBS wheels. Sorry, not magnesium, just forged, but pretty cool. Lots of carbon fiber headlights over here. There's like a 430 and a 360. Shark blue, and I think this is South Sea blue or something. GT3 RSS, two 3RSs, both bisect pack with the forged wheels, both on ceramic brakes. This one's painted in black. Got a tiny Porsche bear over here. Pretty cool. That's an interesting PTS color. It's like a blue, but more metallic-y than the shark blue over here. Interior too. Super cool. Painted harness hoops too. Got two Golf colored Ford GTs. Can't forget the F40 and the P1 and the Visoc 918. Very cool. Charging in there.
So about halfway through the week, this was probably the only time I was driving by myself. I was driving at nighttime through one of the side streets heading to downtown Monterey, and I see two cars ripping towards me going the other way, and one of them was another GT4, so pretty cool, and then the second one was just flying by, and I could barely tell what it is, but when it passed by, I was like, did I just see a McLaren F1 from bumper? So, like any normal person would do, pull a U-turn, ran, a lot of heavy red lights. I mean, cars were going the other way, but it's a McLaren F1, I gotta catch up. I got on highway with Ed Boyan, who just did some Vinwiki stories.
You did great. Originally a black car, I had it painted Verde Bronco because when I got it, it was very, very rough. Then about 3 years ago, I got its sibling over here, one of 10 US manual LP640 Roadsters.
Give a manual on this coupe and the Roadster over there. World of Coke. Let's go. That is so cool. All the Coca-Cola stuff. Oh yeah, they're right about that. Here's the vault. Apparently the recipe's inside, so we gotta try and crack the vault. What did you have?
Watermelon.
Royal watermelon. Apparently soda was dispensed in pharmacies. That's why this is like a pharmacy setup. It's so iconic. I love it.